So first, let's just read this through. We have, for his phone service, Hong pays a monthly fee of $27. Okay, so I'm going to make a note there because when I read that, I think to myself, that is a flat fee. Next, and he pays an additional 6 cents per minute of use. Whenever you see a rate, it's probably going to be a variable that's going to be multiplied to it, that per minute. Okay, so if we think about the rate, if I write this as a ratio, because a rate is a ratio, we have 6 cents over 1 minute. That's the rate. The least he has been charged in a month is $112.38. What are the possible numbers of minutes he has used his phone in a month? Use M for the number of minutes and solve your inequality for M. Okay, so let's start with the last important math sentence, which was the least he has been charged in a month is $112.38. So if I think about that, that means I'm going to say the charge or the cost, the least. So we're saying the cost is greater than or equal to $112.38. Because if it's the least, remember that word least means greater than or equal to actually. We need to figure out what's happening with this expression for the cost. So that's what I'm going to do a table for. We're going to input something, which will be minutes. And then we're going to output something, which is going to be cost. If we input 1 minute, Hong uses his phone for 1 minute. Hong's cost is going to be $27 plus 6 cents. All right, what about 10 minutes? Hong's cost is going to be $27. Remember, that's the flat fee plus our rate times 10. I'm not going to find out what that is exactly. I don't really care at this point. All right, we do for 100 minutes. It's going to be 27 plus 0.06 times 100. So now we can generalize M minutes. See here, we can see the pattern now. So now that we can see the pattern, I know my cost is 27 plus 0.06 M. Notice how my variable is multiplied to my rate, and then I add the flat fee. So we have the flat fee plus the rate times the variable. Okay, and that's going to give us our cost. I'm going to substitute for the cost now. I'm going to write 27 plus 0.06 M is greater than or equal to 112.38. And now I can solve that. I'm going to subtract 27 on each side. So we have 0.06 M is greater than or equal to, all right, so we have 0.38 doesn't change, but I am going to need to borrow. So from the 1, that's 0, and then the 2 becomes 12. So 12 minus 7 is 5. And then 10 minus 2 is 8. Okay. Now we're dividing both sides by 0.06. All right, so this long division, you want to remember you want to do an equivalent question. So essentially, I'm going to take the decimal place to the right twice to get 6, which means for 85.38, I want to take that decimal place to the right to get 8538. All right, let's divide that. 8 divided by 6 is 1. All right, 25 divided by 6 is 4. Thirteen divided by 6 is 2. And then 18 divided by 6 is 3. Okay, so that leaves us with M is greater than or equal to 1423 minutes.